clubbing, and all I really cared about was rapping. You smoke and then you drink, or you drink and then you smoke, but either way you got your shoes on when you wake up on your mattress. Damn, I'm tired of acting. Kids in my city's lives are vapid. We resort to Patrick Bateman reenactments. You love it, then you hate it, or you hate it, then you love it. Either way you gon' do it, cause none of us are above it.
Hey, what's going on, guys? This is JimmyReballs521. Hope you enjoyed that little music I put over this intro. That was some Skizzy Mars. The song was Together. I'll put some information or maybe a link down below in the description. The gameplay I have for you guys today is 194-6 on the map Plaza. I believe it might have been the highest amount of kills on this map. But I was playing on the PS3, so the gameplay is rendered invalid and unimpressive. Not really what I want to talk to you guys about today, though. My topic might be a little cliche just from an outside perspective if you're just looking at it. But a lot of the videos I watch on the topic of motivation and inspiration and, being true to yourself and all that stuff, I don't get anything out of the videos that I watch, because what I hear from guys is take your time, be patient, things will come to you, good things will happen. Stand up for what you believe in. All this kind of lofty ideas that I feel like I don't get much out of, and that's not how things work in real life, in any aspect of life. You gotta work for what you want to succeed in, and that's a great thing about these ideas, is the fact that it's not just YouTube, it's not just going for gameplays, it revolves around every aspect of life. That's getting a job, that's relationships with friends, that's in school. You gotta work for what you want to believe in, and if you're putting the effort in, you're gonna get results. And that's a simple fact. And people say, I'm putting a lot of effort into my YouTube videos, I'm uploading consistently, blah blah blah, these gameplays are good, I just don't know what's not working out. And at times it is frustrating, guys, I know. I wasn't always a relatively successful channel, I struggled a lot. And you gotta find your niche in this, quote, community. Which I don't even know if it is a community. But you gotta work your way around things. You gotta know what you're doing on YouTube. Good things will not come to you if you sit there and wait. And that's my point. And one thing that I read, which I'll share with you guys in a minute, was pretty motivating to share with you guys. And at first it'll probably go right over your heads, but I'll try to explain it as best as I can. So here we go. Quote, there is a time in every man's education when he arrives at the conviction that envy is ignorance, that imitation is suicide, that he must take himself for better, for worse, as his portion. And that's the first part of the quote, and I'll try to get to the rest of it after I explain it here. But basically, guys, it says that at some point in your life, you got to see yourself and kind of do a self-judgment, self-evaluation as to what you believe in, how you go about doing your life, and what you love about your life, and sticking with those things until the future. As you go on, you got to stick with what you love. But envy is ignorance. That's one of the first parts. Basically, guys, if you spend your life looking at others and being jealous as to thinking, why aren't I finding that success that this guy is? Why does this guy have a great life? What is he doing to have this amount of success that he's enjoying? And a lot of times when you look at the best people in any aspect of life, sports, school, you look at the top people and you gotta find something that they do and imitate that. There's nothing wrong with that. But if you spend your life worrying about others and worrying about what they do and trying to kind of form that into your own life, how you go about doing things, it's ignorance. It's blinding yourself from becoming a person with their own formed thoughts, with their own natural ideas about how everything goes around in this crazy world. Because, in my opinion, you're kind of blinded if you don't have any of your own formed ideas. You're just a robot. You're not standing out. And maybe that's not for you. Like I said, these are just my opinions, guys. Imitation is suicide. Again, it's kind of similar. If you're trying to imitate yourself or copy oneself and their ideas, whatever they do in their lives, and trying to form it and make it a part of your own life, it's not helping. You're not becoming a human that stands out. That's just my thoughts, You guys got to find your own niche and be happy with that. and you got to put effort into what you want to believe in. That he must take himself for better or for worse. At some point, you got to accept yourself no matter what. And an example is, you go to the school, and maybe you're not as excited to share your 150 kill record gameplay with your friends at the lunch table. Maybe you're a sports guy, maybe you're in the band, but usually the topic of Call of Duty doesn't come up, and that's understandable. It happens all the time. People have, alter egos and stuff, but a lot of times people kind of hide the things that they love the most about themselves, and then they never show up. They never bring it out and share their own talents that not a lot of people know about, but just because they're a little afraid. At some point, you got to accept the fact that the other people's opinions aren't going to matter. If you block them out and just be happy and proud with what you believe in, nobody can take anything away from that. And people will have to respect the fact that you're doing something that you love and you really do enjoy it. And that's something that I really enjoyed as well. The last part of this is the person will receive no kernel of nourishing corn will come to him, but through his toil bestowed on that plot of ground which is given to him to toil. That probably went way over your heads, guys, but I want to explain it really quickly before this video is over. You're not going to get anything out of life, that nourishing kernel of corn. That's the results, the good effects that you get. You're not going to get anything out of life if you don't put in effort and dedication as to what you want. A lot of people say, I'm putting a lot of effort in my videos and nothing's happening, guys. This plot of ground that they give you, and the plot of ground which is given to him to till, it's an opportunity. It's your natural talents. Take them and use them. And if you're not dedicated to what you want to do, you're not going to go anywhere. So, just some cool quotes, and that was from Ralph Waldo Emerson, if you guys have ever heard of him. I just wanted to do a commentary that, how do I put this? It kind of just was on a real level. I didn't want to talk about the gameplay for an awesome gameplay because I figured you guys would watch the gameplay because the scoreline. So, if you guys have any thoughts about this commentary, I know I'm already running long. And I don't really care at all. I want to hear your thoughts about this commentary, guys. Please do let me know. And if you're interested in anything similar to this, peace.